Appreciate it.
Yeah, it almost needs to go that way a little bit, though. I'm getting your knee in it.
About here. Here, you can have these.
I don't want those. I want to burn them.
About your
The sugar's pretty good.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We had quite a season this year, so definitely want to celebrate some of the players. But before we do, I just wanted to take a second to thank a few people, and I really hope I haven't forgotten anybody. Because it takes a lot of people to run this thing and do all the things, especially now that it's TWSLA. There's a lot more red tape and rules. But I want to start by thanking Nicole, and Beth is actually sick, but she was going to decorate. So I walked in at 4 to Nicole and Donnie frantically decorating and setting up tables and chairs. So it looks great, and appreciate them doing that. Nicole took care of the food. So definitely appreciate you guys making tonight possible and doing that for us. And also, they did our senior night. So it was beautiful. The program was great. The girls got some really nice presents from the team and the girls and cards. And so I'm scanning the room. I really don't see, but okay. Yes, thank you so much for that. Also, the board. Our board is Jennifer Boyd, Kristen Matson, and Will Odom. And they had to essentially sign off on everything that we did this year. And they were always very prompt and supporting to do so. So I appreciate them doing that. And they also did extra stuff. The girls had bus meals coming back from every game, and Kristen organized that. I mean, I almost feel like she packed them like a lot. Yeah, it did. Yeah, packed them, put their names on them, sent trash bags, and literally every detail was thought of. It was very time consuming. I know what you did. That was very time consuming, but much appreciated. It got your girls home sooner after the away games. And so I appreciate you very much for doing that. Will he's just first hand up for everything. If you need waters, you need a tent, you need somebody to do something. He's just kind of the guy that shows up early and does all the things. So appreciate you, Will, for all the stuff that you do. I literally can't find anyone. Okay, thank you. And Jennifer Boyd, all the things. I mean, I would say we had no less than 378 phone calls during season. Like, it is, and sometimes I just call and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I just need to call you. I don't even know. Because it's just so many decisions and so many, like, she's a sounding board for, do you think we should, do you think we shouldn't? And so a lot of time invested by Jennifer in just the decisions and making sure we don't get in trouble with the money and all the things. So I appreciate your support. Yes, very, very much. And then we have photographer extraordinaire, Christy Graves, who made sure that you all had memorable photos from the season. That is no small task. If any of you ever dabble in photography, it's really fun while you're doing it, but then you go home and you have hundreds of photos, and it's just a pain. It really is. But she showed up and took pictures of our kids. She also organized our soup supper, which is no small feat. It's the only fundraiser we do, and she's always enlarged and in charge for that event. And she's also my handler. So if I ever need emotional support, it's Christy or Jennifer. They're my handlers for the season. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. Next up would be the Braves. I feel like we were in it to win it together this season. She was on the sideline doing the stats, which is a job in and of itself, but she did not just do the stats. I really wish I had projected the stat sheets that she sent me every time. They had elaborate notes. Like, we didn't just score a goal. We drove down the field, passed to here, got fouled, it wasn't called, and then scored the goal. Like, it was detailed. Like, you could literally read the stat sheet and essentially know what had happened in each game. So it was very time consuming. I think was it the Bearden game, you just had to do an audible? So she recorded and commentated the game, then went home and statted the game out on paper. So, and then Wesley, I know, put in a lot of help and was always on the sidelines, just being super helpful and always, what can I do, coach? What can I do? So, could not have done it without you guys. Appreciate it. And I also have to thank my husband, who literally I abandoned for a few months out of the year, because it's a lot of work to do this, and it's a joy and a privilege to do it. Don't hear what I'm not saying. But sometimes he gets what's left over. So I thank you very much for loving me anyway. I really don't think I can. Sorry. I can't.
So, so we've been in this together for a long time, and I know most of you have heard the story, but I'll do a quick rendition of it. But back when our girls were 6th and 7th, or 5th and 6th, I can't remember, the coaches, young couple, very sweet. We knew it was a good program, and Bella and Katie Claire just dove in and head first and loved it. They were all about it, and this is the first season. So this young couple gets pregnant. No big deal. We're there. The families are helping like always, and then they get pregnant again, and we're thinking, okay, that's a handful, and then pretty much they get pregnant again in a year and a half. It's felt like 12 months they had 3 babies somehow, and they called. I know that doesn't happen, but so they called up a couple families, literally 3 families. Reese and I were a couple of them, and they said, "Hey, we can't do this. We just can't." And so we're sitting there. Our girls are fired up. I mean, this is a great sport, and they're loving it, and we're going, everybody's looking at everybody like, well, something's got to happen. I mean, So Risa, being the, I don't know, leader, whatever you want to call her right now, but she goes.
She was late.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I think you said this.
No, I did not. Maybe I did. If Risa will head it up, I'll help her. So there it is. And so you could see the eyes of that young couple. Oh goodness, so they were so happy. So we took it over at that point. Risa took it over. I helped, and I've always, tried to empower her the best I could and do what I could for the girls. Now back up again, we know nothing about lacrosse. We know nothing. And we pulled, that night I think, we pulled up YouTube videos. We're looking at what kind of sticks, is there a difference in the balls? Is there, we had no clue. And we are studying the sport. And this is 8 or 10 years ago. So fast forward, we're very proud, I know she is, and I am too, that we've helped send 6, 7 girls to get a scholarship and play in college, at the college level. So, and that's not for everybody. That's just a cool accolade, I guess, that we've had a small part in getting them there. So we take pride in that, and that's what makes it fun. Part of it. The other part is just seeing the girls have a good time. We've never tried to make this do or die. I mean, we would have liked to win the state championship for the 3rd time being there, but it's okay. We had a good time. And this season we had a good time. So that said, some of you have probably heard, but this is probably going to be my last year.
That's the tears.
Yeah, so I didn't know where that's coming from. I've really enjoyed it. I love Risa and her family, and I've enjoyed working with her, and we'll be friends to the end, regardless. And I will still be around. I'll come and help some practices. I'll do some things. It's not like I'm moving away. But it's time. I mean, my daughter graduated 3 years ago, and I didn't think I would have done it 3 more years. I was ready to hang it up then. But something kept me hanging on, so, here I am 3 years later. But I think it's run its course, and I love this group, so I hate to do it, but if I don't do it at some point, I'll never get out. So, I mean, I have to, at some point, people are going to go, why is this old bald guy still doing lacrosse? And so I think it was time, and Reese's got a great assistant coach coming up. Stop that, quit trying. Good stuff, girl. And Rory is going to do a great job. He's helped her with middle school immensely this last year. So timing, everything seems to be at the right time. So with that, I think we need to get started with the awards unless you...
I'll put myself together now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna start giving out plaques. So freshmen, when you guys come up, you're gonna need a C and a chevron. Everybody else just needs a chevron. If there any of you who haven't received your chevrons from years past, just take over me and me. There's plenty. So we're gonna start with the freshmen this year. First one's Isla Seabold. These are in no order whatsoever. Maddie Moody. Ellie Matson. Marley Hammock. Emmy Gathings. Betty Dean. Sadie Garrett. Caitlin Crabtree. Annalie Robbins. And Haley Fuller. Next we have sophomores. There's only 2 sophomores, and one's not here tonight because she's captain of the soccer team, so she's at the soccer game tonight, and that's Olive Stubbs. And our other super sophomore extraordinaire is Maxie Horse. On to the juniors, hefty little junior class. We've got Rowan Ziegler, Morgan Odom, Ava Hutchins, Hannah Santiago, Gracie Suits,
You got it. We got it for you. We got it for you.
and before I announce these next 2, I'm going to tell a little story. The pictures that we had for the plaques, and we're going to show it. I needed them all to be uniform sizes for the plaques. So at practice, I said, hey, I need to snap a quick pic before practice tomorrow. So show up with your uniforms on. And they said, well, we have to wear a blue or white jersey. And I said, I don't care what you wear. Now what I meant was you may wear blue or you may wear white. But I'm going to show you if you can see what showed up. I should have done this. Lena is Hawaiian cowgirl. So come on up, Lena Sewell. Vested only by the inflatable lobster. Bridget Lena. Next is the seniors. Ooh, and you know, when your kid's in the lineup and you love all the girls, it's a little bit hard to get through it. So I'm gonna do the best I can. We had one girl show up this year, and she tried out as a senior, which I'm sorry, I think is so brave to do. And she did fantastic. I was so proud of her. She did great in tryouts. She has the best attitude. And she was a joy to coach, and that's Abigail Santiago.
You did so good.
The next girl, I'm always sad because I don't get her for a full season, and the impact that is made when she shows up and steps on the field really changes the trajectory of our defense and our team, and she is an invaluable force to be reckoned with, and I'm going to miss her very much. That's Kendall McLeod. This other one's super extra special to me because I birthed her, and I do this for her, Ainsley Roberts. Then there's the child that's mine that I didn't birth, and I feel the same way about her, and that's Sydney Graves. I'm realizing now I feel the same way about them all. So, this one, I cut her the first time she tried out for this sport. Fun fact. Didn't even remember doing it. In my defense, 69 girls showed up for tryouts that day. Now, how in the world are you supposed to evaluate? I mean, it was the best effort, and to her credit, that's my bad. That is my bad. But she had the guts to give it a go, or a bossy best friend, however you want to look at that, to come back and give this sport another go. So she comes back, first year back, has literally the best attitude, and is great. And then we lost our goalie, Sally Markham. She graduated, and Miley's like, I'll try it. And I was like, okay. So she gets in the goal, and we're like, she's pretty good. Hey, and I feel like you see where she has landed. She is signed to LMU, and I'm so proud of you, Miley boy. This next girl, she came out, I mean, you know who it is, she's on the left. She came to practice. I don't know if she wants to be there or not. I since know that she did not want to be there. But her parents encouraged her to come, and she came, and immediately I was like, she needs to play this sport. And I mean, I told her parents so. I called them after. I was like, hey, she needs to play this sport. She is a lacrosse player. And she has taken it and showed so much hard work and dedication, and is also assigned athlete D1 Austin P Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah, I'll say something real quick about Addison. She'll probably punch me later for this, but first season as a freshman, you know, she asked, and her parents asked, what can she do? She needs to do more. What does she need to work on? What does she need to do? And I talked to parents, I talked to her, and we said, you know, she needs to improve some stick skills, and she needs to, you know, doesn't need to be afraid of the ball, and just lots of different things. And I said, if she'll work on that, well, I don't know how many camps she went to, or how many hours of wall balls and everything else, but she came back sophomore year, and do you remember, then we're doing it again. What the heck? Yeah. Have you seen Addison? Oh my gosh, what'd she do? You know, you turned it from, I mean, one thing to the next. It was amazing. So kudos to you for that. I mean, just digging in her heels and making it happen. And very impressive. And then look where she is now. I mean, she actually was one, as a ninth grader, I would have said, you know, she's okay. And now she's a premier player. I mean, she just really, I guess I'm just trying to say where some of the girls this year and years past, you know, we kind of say, hey, if you'll do some stuff over the summer, or if you'll apply yourself a little bit more, you can go from a B player to an A+ player. You've got the potential, and you know, and all of you do. But she did it, and it was impressive to watch, and that's all I want to say. So.
Okay, Addison Ray. Okay, a few accomplishments and awards. So 4 girls on our team made all region this year, which is huge. And this is probably not super professional, but it really should have been more players. And we have some others on our team that qualified for it, and it's just the sports politics, and I hate it. But we did get 4 well-deserving players on the team, and the first all-region player is Miley Boyd. And then we had 2 players that made all region and all state. So they are on the 12 from our region, but then they also made the team of 12 for all state, and that's Ainsley Roberts. And Addison Ray. Okay, so we have some awards that we do every year, and the girls vote for some, and some are based on stats, and some are a culmination of votes and stats and input and all the things. So the first award that we did, this girl won by an epic landslide of votes. And when I sent it out, like, I kind of already thought this is probably who was going to win this award. But this is the girl that's on the sidelines that is your biggest supporter. She's the one you always hear yelling just what you need at just the right time and just keeping the whole vibe of the team up. And that's Raquel Ingram. Every year I do an award, and it's the Coach's Choice Award, and essentially, and I really want to call it the I See You Award, because some girls you notice, and some girls make things happen, and they do all the things that you need, and you see them, and they're working hard, but everyone might not see what we get to see. And this girl has a great attitude. She works hard. There's no talk, there's nothing. She goes out on the field, she gives her all every single game. She has the best attitude. Every time I look at her in the huddle, it's a smile, it's a nod, like she's in it, she's focused, she's listening. She's everything a coach needs you to be, and that's Morgan Odom. Okay, we have a couple of stat awards. And if I were an A+ coach, I would have those, because I know that everybody have them. And I just realized that I don't. So, they're good stats. And maybe I can send them out to the parents so you guys can see what everybody did, because everybody needs a shout out on them. But we have Offensive Player of the Year. That's essentially based on assists, most assists, and goals for the year, and that's Ainsley Roberts. Defense is a little harder to define because there's a few defensive positions, and it's a little bit paper and a little bit what you see. But this girl single-handedly ran our defense for a couple of games, and she was essentially the third coach on the defensive end of the field, and that's Malibu. This is another award that was voted on by the team, and the thing I love about this award is several of you, like there was a ton of names given for this award, and I think that that's a testament to how hard you guys all worked this year. And this is just the girl that you always see hustling and giving it her all no matter what, and that's Gracie Suits. This is a new award that we just started this year, and I stole it from a camp that we've been going to for years. It's the most coveted award to get. It's called the Never Turn Down Award. And the way you get the Never Turn Down Award is you're the person who just does whatever the team needs you to do. If you need to do play this, play that, be this person, be that person, whatever you need to do. This is your position, but you need someone to play here, I'm gonna go play here. This person's always like, without even asking or telling, just a lot of times I look up and she's filling the spot on the field that needs to be taken care of, and that's Sydney Graves. This next award is the Rookie of the Year, and that's just the newcomer to the team that has the biggest impact for the season. And this girl definitely did. She was a force to be reckoned with and really has mastered, she's a master class on the cut. Like, that is her strong suit. Her timing is impeccable, and that's Sadie Garrett. The next two awards are, well, the next award is a voted award, and it is Miss Cavalier. And Miss Cavalier is the girl that has essentially the spirit of the sport. She is, she represents her school with pride in all things as a student, as a friend, as a teammate, as a player, on and off the field with the utmost integrity, and also has an impact in the community, and that's Addison Bray. I think this is her second year as Miss Cavalier. And then we have MVP, which I always have a problem with this award because I think they're all valuable. So I don't know what else you want to call it. So essentially, this is the girl that has that's decidedly the most impact on the team, impact in the game. And this, well, it's Ainsley Roberts. But I just wanted to say, because I live with her, that I get to see that, and I know that some of them do. I know several of you are the same way. But she comes home from practice, or stays late at practice, and then comes home, and then I hear, don't. Ainsley, come eat. I will, just a few more. Don't. I have no lights on the side of my house. They're all broken. How many? Anybody else? Anybody? So, yeah. I love how hard this team has worked. And we know that Saturday was not an indicator of the amount of work that we have put in and how far we've come. But this is hands down my favorite team that I've ever coached. These girls love each other so much, and they encourage each other so much. And you should be jealous of what we get to see every single day at practice. They have each other's backs. Everything on the field is encouraging. Any hard truth is always told in love. It's always because they want the other person to be better. It's such a special team. I mean, I've got 4 kids. They've all played on teams. I've never seen a team like this before. And that's a testament to you guys. It's how you've raised them. It's the example that you set for them at home. So kudos, parents. You've really done a good job. It's such an amazing group of ladies. And I thank you so much for letting us have so much of their time, because it's the most valuable thing. And when you have a senior, you realize that, because I choke on it every day. Like, I don't even want to let her go anywhere. She asks, and I'm like, no, well, she's 18. That's funny, huh? But their time is so valuable, and we got so much of it this year. And I just wanted to thank you guys for that and let you know that we appreciate it. We value them. And we see the fine ladies that you guys are raising, and that you should be so proud. Yes, thank you, parents. And I also want to thank you guys too for showing up and.
Just before you wrap up.
A plaque? No. Did you not get a plaque? Did you get a regular plaque with your name on it? It's probably at house. I'll get it to you. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for bringing the girls and showing up and all the things. Do you want to say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to turn it over to my seniors, because they have a few things in store for you guys.
Okay, me, Addison, and Miley have speech, but first, we have the captain's will. So we usually do paper plate awards, which is like funny awards, but this year we decided to do something different.
So as the captains of the 2025 Women's Lady Cavalier Lacrosse team, we would like to leave behind the following. To our freshmen,
Raquel, we're leaving you a megaphone.
Haley, the title of Silent but Deadly on defense, and also the plaque. That's the new addition.
Ellie, we're leaving you with the rematch against Miracles number 8.
Emmy, we're leaving you with an Olympic medal for hurdles.
Caitlin, we're leaving you with the red, white, and blue eye black.
Isla, we're leaving you a best friend necklace with Maddie.
I wish we actually had these things to give you guys, but Maddie, we're leaving you a best friend's necklace with Isla.
Marley, we're leaving you a pack of ponytail holders.
Betty, we're leaving you a framed photo with Kindle.
Sadie, we're leaving you a lifetime supply of E. Newton.
Emily, we're leaving you with E. Newton jewelry that was stolen from you.
Olive's not here, but we're leaving her with a lifetime supply of mellow mushroom pizza.
Maxie, we're leaving you with Ansley's gold boots and a red card.
Morgan, I'm leaving you a suitcase.
Ava, we're leaving you with a fishing rod.
Lena, we're leaving you with all of the athletic tape left in our bags.
Gracie, we're leaving you with a new pair of lobster cleats.
Rowan, we're leaving you a whoopie pie from Buc-ee's.
Bridget, we're leaving you with a value-sized roll of KT tape.
Hannah, we're leaving Miley's thigh pads for you.
And then to the rest of the seniors, Abby, we're leaving you with my cleats.
And Kendall, we're leaving you with no longer having the responsibility of grading every single person's hair on the team.
Coach Mike, we're leaving you with a new pair of flip-flops and a white monster and a box of tissues.
And for Coach Teresa, we're leaving a pee bucket for the bus, more time in the day, and a shirt that says, "Do what I mean, not what I say."
That's it. Thank you, guys. Now for the speeches. I've been appointed to go first, so. Wait.
Do you want us to stand with you? I don't know. Yeah, you can stand with you. Do you want me to go on one side of you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk slow. Hopefully you guys can understand me. How to fit the last 8 years of lacrosse into one short speech, I'm not sure. So first, let me begin by recognizing what started it all. My mom. My mom is the most hardworking and selfless person I've ever known, and it inevitably led her to taking the role of head coach of a sport she'd hardly known. My mom is the reason I love the sport and is also the reason I even have the opportunity to play. I wish you all could see how much she does behind the scenes for all of us, and how much hatred she gets and handles with grace every day because all of the rich private schools are mad that some irrelevant, negatively funded public school is better than them. Hold on, sorry. Okay. I also want to thank Coach Mike for all the time that he's sacrificed with his family to be on the field with us. He's our biggest encourager, and we really couldn't do it without him. Our team is a group of genuinely the most amazing girls you'll ever find. I know all of the parents and fans get to see us on the field as a team and the love and teamwork we share while we play, but what you don't see is how much fun we have at practice, on bus rides, team dinners, and everything in between. So many girls that have joined the lacrosse team have been shocked by how much we all really love each other. I've heard, "Wow, everyone is so nice." Wait, y'all don't hate each other? Everyone is so included here, and so much more countless amounts of times. And I think we all owe that to the two people that have cultivated the atmosphere and dynamic we share, Coach Mike and my mom. Playing for this team has given me the confidence, friendships, perspective, and family that I now have, and for that I couldn't be more grateful. My favorite verse is Colossians 3:23, which says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters." We pray before every game that we would play for the Lord and each other and not ourselves, and I think that every person on the team has exemplified that so well. Other teams are often taken aback by our level of sportsmanship in the game, and though we all have our moments, including me, we have all played with such integrity, exemplifying the love of Jesus through it all, and I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this team and get to share the field with my favorite people on the planet. I didn't include this in my speech, but I wanted to add it after. I just want to thank all the parents and everyone who has contributed to our season because we really couldn't do it without everyone's support. Everyone plays a role, and I just am really appreciative of everyone. And I also want to shout out Addison, Miley, and Sydney, my co-captains. Sydney, thank you for being with me through it all and laughing with me the whole time. Love you all. Okay, that's it.
Okay, hey guys, so just to preface, I wrote this speech on Friday, May 2nd at 9 p.m. right after our quarterfinal win against Farragut. 4 years ago, when I tried out for this team for the second time, picking up a lacrosse stick for one of the first times again, I would have never imagined that I would be here writing a captain's speech. I've been playing sports for the past 10 years, and I never imagined being a captain on a team or even going to college to play a sport. Even at the beginning of my junior year, I never imagined being a captain or going to college on an athletic scholarship. To the freshmen, so much will change for you in the 3 years you guys have left as a Cavalier. So many things that you can't control will change, and you as a person will change too. Embrace the change. God has his plans for each and every one of you, and I know he's got some great plans for you guys. That being said, enjoy the time you have now. I would give anything to be an underclassman again, riding the bench and asking Coach every single question that came to my head. All of you will have your time come, and you will all do amazing things, but make sure to enjoy it now and then too. To the two sophomores, only one of them's here. It's time for you guys to step up. Being a junior's rough, but I know that you guys will handle it with ease. You guys are halfway through high school and halfway through your time on the team. The next 2 years will be gone in the blink of an eye, and I hope you enjoy every second of it. To the juniors, I'll miss you all so much. I'll of course miss everybody on the team dearly, but the juniors hold a special place in my heart. Maybe because I got 3 seasons with them, or maybe because they were the ones I learned beside and I learned from. In my 4 years, or in my head, you guys aren't juniors yet. I've loved getting to play with all of you and getting to know you even more off the field. You guys are the most encouraging and uplifting group of girls I've ever met. The underclassmen are all so lucky to have you guys, and the rising freshmen will be so lucky to get you guys as their seniors. I remember being in awe of all of you the first time I met you guys at the start of your freshman seasons. I never could have imagined how close I would have gotten to you guys and how much fun I would have playing with you all. I know you all do amazing things, and you all will be amazing for this team. To the parents, you guys have raised the most amazing girls. Thank you all for letting them be a part of this team. Thank you guys for all the team dinners and bus meals throughout the years and constant support in the stands. There's one family I would like to thank specifically. This family is so encouraging and helpful. They were the ones who convinced me to try out for lacrosse after not making the team the first time. And Miss Ashley was actually the one who drove me to tryouts that day. They took me to so many practices, team dinners, and games over the years, and I couldn't be more thankful. Miss Ashley's also kept her stats. I know without those, so many things that opened up for me wouldn't have been possible, especially trying to be recruited in college. I wouldn't have been able to do that without those stats, so thank you. To Coach Mike, thank you for all the time you spent with us. All the hours you could have spent doing other things, you spent them with us, helping us get better. I know you were always there to help me, and thank you for all of the warm-up sessions and answering my questions when Coach was too focused on the game to be able to answer them. To my fellow seniors, there are no other group of girls I would have wanted to spend the last 4 years with. This sport has meant so much to me, but it's because of the people I've been playing with. I've never seen lacrosse without you guys, and I know I'm so scared to not have you guys with me in the years to come. I have a thing for consistency. I like for things to stay the same and not change, and one of the most consistent factors in my life have been you guys. I know I wouldn't be the player or person today I am without you all. And last, to Coach Risa. I don't even know what to say, which for me is very abnormal. It took me 15 minutes to write 897 words, but the next 235 words took me 30 minutes on their own. It's so hard to verbalize the feelings and emotions I have. You made me fall in love with a sport that I knew absolutely nothing about, and you made me fall in love with it from the first practice. You answered all the questions I had and taught me so much about this sport. You made an atmosphere on this team that I've never felt anything like. I don't even know where to begin on the admiration I feel for you. There's no way I would be the person or player I am today without you. You took a chance on me at tryouts, and I'm so thankful you did, and you took another chance letting me be your goalie, and for that I'm also so grateful. Without your help, I would probably still be on the sidelines asking you a million questions a day. I love your passion for this game and for this team, and I hope that all of these girls see it and appreciate it. I know I've heard horror stories about lacrosse coaches and other sports coaches, and I always think about how grateful I am to have gotten one of the best coaches. What you have done for this team throughout the years has been truly inspiring, and I hope every athlete gets to experience having a coach like you at least once in their life. To you all again, thank you. This team has made me the person I am, and I will forever be grateful. I've loved getting to be a Lady Cap, and I hope you all have as good of an experience as I've had.
It's a little surreal to be standing here tonight reflecting on 4 years that have meant more to me than I could ever put into words. I've grown up on this field since 6th grade, and I've learned what it means to win, to lose, to fight, to lead, and most of all, what it means to love something enough to give it everything you have. There's a quote that's been in the back of my mind since freshman year, and it's not just win or learn, it's be so good they can't ignore you. At first, I thought it just applied to sports, to earning your spot, standing out on the field, and chasing goals. And for a long time, that's exactly what it meant to me. My freshman year, I had some growing pains finding my place on the team, but it was also the beginning of something better. That summer, I decided I wouldn't let that moment define me, and I trained hard with my travel team, pushed myself in every way I could, and sophomore year, I found my place. That season, we finished second in state, and I made Team Tennessee with Ansley and Ryan, where we won the national championship for the first time in state history, and I found the fire I didn't know I had. Junior year, I committed to my first D1 program, Gardner-Webb, and after traveling up and down the East Coast with my club team the entire summer and the entire fall, I made All-Region, and then I was honored as a USA Lacrosse Academic All-American. It was one of the most rewarding years of my life. And then came senior year, which was a new chapter and a new challenge for me. I changed positions to Midi and I committed to a different U1 program, Austin P, which is the one that felt right in every way and feels like my new home. I signed, made all region, all state, and we made it all the way back to second in state again. But the wins, the titles, the awards, those weren't the best part. The best part was the people. To my teammates, you're the reason I play the way I do. You've been my family, my fiercest competitors, my biggest cheerleaders, and the girls I'll remember forever. You shaped me into the athlete and person I am today. To Abby, I have so much respect to you for joining a new sport your senior year. Your smile is contagious, and your bravery to step into something new inspired all of us. To Kendall, I am so glad that you decided to play again your senior year. You were the missing piece we were needing on our field, and your hard work is unmatched. You're going to be an absolute beast on the Maryville basketball team. To Sydney, thank you for being one of my oldest friends and baby carriers. You are so intelligent, and you are going to achieve so many wonderful things in your life, and I am honored to be your friend. To Ansley, another one of my oldest friends, thank you for being our glue in the midfield. Your hard work and laugh are contagious on the field and off the field. You're going to be an absolute force at UT, and you're the only person I would ever say go Vols for. To Miley, my absolute best friend since 6th grade, 2 sports and multiple seasons with you have been a huge role in my development as an athlete. But lacrosse doesn't define our relationship. Our love for all things Taylor Swift, books, and Harry Potter does. I love you, and I'm so excited to watch you be a rail splitter. Thank you for letting me be your first goalie coach. Hit you with the head with balls. To my juniors, I know I am leaving our team in good hands. Thank you for letting me into a small glimpse of the infectious joy, love, and friendship you all have for one another. I cannot wait to cheer you all on in your senior season. To my coaches, thank you for believing in me, for pushing me, and for teaching me that greatness is consistent, intentional, and full of heart. To Coach Mike, thank you for your dedication and love to our team. Even after Casey left, you continued to show up and provide so much wisdom and love for us. Thank you. To Coach Risa, more specifically, you will always be such a huge part of my story. Without you, I wouldn't even know what lacrosse is, and my mom would have never dragged me to that first practice at Ebenezer Acres I didn't even want to go to. Thank you for pushing me to become the best version of myself, both on and off the field. To our lacrosse family and the audience tonight listening, you are always there and you're always in the stands at every single game. Thank you for always showing up with so much heart and love for every single girl on our team. Thank you for feeding us, loving us, and cheering us on. You all are the absolute best. To my family, Mom, Dad, Jonah, and Jasper, thank you for the hours spent, miles traveled, and heart poured into this silly little dream I had to play lacrosse in college. You four are my biggest fans and my best friends. I love you all so much, and I don't know how I'll ever find anything that compares to the love and strength of our family. I love you. And to the younger players, I hope you know that this isn't just about lacrosse. This mindset and this fire, it applies to every single part of your life: school, relationships, careers, your character. It's about showing up with so much heart, so much effort, so much quiet confidence that people can't help but notice. Not because you demanded attention, but because you earned it. Be so good they can't ignore you, not just as a player, but as a student, a daughter, a friend, a teammate, a leader. Let your effort be your voice, and let your character be the thing that stands out most. These past 4 years have been everything to me, and as I step into this next chapter, I'll carry every lesson, every memory, and every one of you with me. If you ever need anything at all, I'm your girl. Thank you for being a part of my journey. With all my love, thank you.
I usually don't cry that much. Thank you guys so much for coming. I think that's it, and I think there's probably food left, and there's to-go boxes back there if you'd like to take it.
We've got one more gift, and it's from every parent here, at this place, thank you, Coach Risa, to all the parents do say, we say thank you, and it's really unbelievable what y'all do for our children, what y'all pour into them. I think we can speak on behalf of all the parents, that we're grateful for everything that y'all pour in there, and the time and energy that you put in our kids, so we all come together and got y'all a gift, so I'll give that to y'all before y'all leave.
Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. It's our honor and privilege to do it for sure. So take some food and anything else? Okay. that's it. You guys are free to go. Girls, there's these finalist badges. If you want to